Hi everyone, so we're just leaving here Benalmadena Marina, and I really wanted to cover a subject of comparison between Spain and England, and I really wanted to share my thoughts and our boys' thoughts on that subject. So Al and I are just ordinary working people from UK with some very ordinary salaries. And what we didn't like about UK is that we got priced out. We really love Cornwall there, and if we could afford holidaying in Cornwall, we would actually stay in Cornwall. We spent £1,000 on fuel to get ourselves to Spain, and the only reason for that was because we wanted to be in a place where we can afford the prices. If we could afford the prices in Cornwall, we would have stayed in Cornwall. And we're very sad and very hurt about that. We really don't like that people like us, ordinary working people in UK, got priced out from so many beautiful places in England, and somehow those places have become kind of snobbish, upper middle class kind of places where you go to a restaurant and you cannot get away with paying 70-80 pounds for a meal, and this is just above our budget. We really cannot afford to spend 200 pounds on a weekend, and we really don't feel bad about that. We don't really feel that we should be able to spend 200 pounds on a weekend. That is really unacceptable in our opinion, that normal working people got priced out in Cornwall, and also the attitude of the local people is such that they don't really like Londoners and other people from UK going there, and it just, the vibe there is not really a holiday party vibe. We were in Cornwall and we found that the vibe was pretentious, that the vibe was expensive, that the vibe was attracting upper middle class people, and that nobody else was welcome, that only high kind of paying people were welcome there. And we were appalled by that, and we were very hurt that we couldn't actually enjoy a holiday in our own country. So we came to Spain, and we're so pleased here that Spain is a country we really admire for never getting into that greedy kind of mode that unfortunately a lot of places in UK went. So in UK, in the best places like Cornwall, Essex, you cannot go to a restaurant and get away with spending £80 for a meal. If you know a good restaurant where you can spend less than £80 per meal, please come and tell me, because Al and I, we like going out on a weekend to nice restaurants, and we never found such a restaurant, and we felt that we're just not welcome there because the price is not really what we could afford. We come to Spain, and the price is here the same for the past 10 years. People are refusing to get greedy. People are pricing restaurant meals, marinas, they're pricing them very, very reasonably. This is Costa del Sol, one of the busiest places for sailors. They could easily make their prices like on the English coast. So let me tell you, Eastbourne Marina is 40-something pounds for a night in the sailing season. Here, it's 33 euro. Do you think these people here are stupid and they can't charge any more money? Why do they have this modesty and this decency that they welcome everyone, and they're not trying to push out the working people, and they're welcoming working people like us who can afford to pay only low prices? And we're finding this everywhere on the Costa del Sol. The prices of marinas are very reasonable. Nobody talks down on you. We have been welcomed everywhere, and then the restaurants on the marina are so cheap. That's the main reason why we love Spain so much. In England, the restaurants near the marina, at the marina, are considered like the biggest opportunity to make money. You're talking there, £80 for a meal, minimum. That's without the drinks. If you order drinks, it gets into the hundreds per person. Here, a meal is €20, whatever you want. If you want paella, if you want seafood, if you want pizza, if you want steak. Al and I are very big fans of steak. A massive steak of 300 grams with fries and with sauce is €20. And these are all the restaurants along the coast, along the marinas. How is it that these people never got tempted to get greedy and to price out the working people? How is it that these people never got into that pretentious mode to give an atmosphere of kind of upper middle class fine dining and nobody else is welcome? We take our hats off to the Spanish vibe, of being down to earth, of giving opportunity to ordinary working people to enjoy a holiday and to be able to eat out and to be able to afford to eat out and to do whatever they want, to party and to have a nice time along the rich people. So in this marina there are very big super yachts, and these same rich people are dining in the same restaurants as us. Why is this not possible in UK? Why in UK it has to be so pretentious and so upper middle class? As soon as it gets to sailing, it always has to be expensive and stuffy, and nobody talks to you. We went to Cornwall and nobody talked to us. We didn't manage to meet a single person. Everybody was there on their big yachts. As soon as they see a small 10-meter vessel, they're ignoring us at the best of times. Nobody is interested to make any friends with us there. When we came here, everyone is talking with us. People with motor yachts, people with smaller vessels than ours, people with bigger vessels than ours. Everyone is down to earth. Everyone is friendly. Everyone eats in the same restaurants. Everyone spends small amount of money when they go out to eat. And everything is down to earth, and it's joyful and it's equal. It gives you a vibe of equality and gives you a vibe of brotherhood, fraternity. You know, all the sailing people in the world, they kind of sticking for each other. They like talking to each other. They like making friends. Totally different vibe to what is happening in England and how the sailing vibe is there. For all the time where we've been around sailing, we've never had people from motor yachts coming and talking to us. Here, we've had many people from motor yachts coming and talking to us and being interested in us and telling us that they would really love to sail and how romantic it is to have the sails up. So we ended up inviting people which have people who have much bigger motor yachts. We invited them to come sailing with us because they're saying to us that they're missing having sails. And years ago they started with sailing yachts and then they moved to motor yachts. And people are just loving us. They're loving this romantic vibe that we're portraying, an adventurous vibe that we're portraying. Here, more perspectives are open for us, more avenues are open for us. It's not like the stuffy atmosphere that we were getting in England. So as much as we love England, guys, we're not coming back there anytime soon, and we're hurt about that because it's our own country and we love England, but we really don't like that stuffy middle class upper middle class vibe that is circulating there in the sailing community. We prefer the Spanish vibe, and we'll be sailing here for the foreseeable future. So the non-greedy restaurants that charge €20 per meal, they'll be getting our money. I'm sorry, but the posh restaurants in England lost our money, and that's exactly probably what they wanted. They wanted to price us out. They didn't want us there to be their customers. So we are actually customers here to these restaurants.